Kids from the 90s, come with me today as we talk. I say talk. As we take a nice trip down memory lane now, Nostalgia Avenue, and we look back at the top 10 90s kids TV shows. Let's see what we got. Hello everybody, beautiful geeks, knights of the Geek Fortress, and welcome to the Geek Fortress. This is Lewis coming to you today, and today we're bringing you the top 10 90s kids TV shows. Now, keep in mind that even though I'm saying kids, they might be shows that we still catch every now and then on YouTube or we just decide to watch because, you know, we loved them back then and we want to see more of them. So by kids, I mean at the time they were triggered toward kids. So, just keep in mind that I'm keeping it strictly to just kids TV shows. So, none of the adult cartoons that may have come out at the time, I'm sorry about that, but I'm just sticking to kids right now. So, keep that in mind. Also, keep in mind that as usual for any top 10, it is really hard to pick just 10 of something that you have been with your whole life. In this case, I can tell you right now, there's over 10 amazing 90s cartoons or kids cartoons, but we had to narrow it down to 10 and we took the challenge and we did it. So without any further ado, let's go right into it. Number 10. He lives in a pineapple under the sea. If you said his name right after I said that, then you probably watched him, and probably still do sometimes, with some of his friends such as Patrick, Sandy, and his kind of friend Squidward. He's been stealing our hearts since 1999. Probably the latest cartoon in this list to just make it in the 90s. This and maybe another one on 99, but still in the 90s nonetheless. So, we're talking about SpongeBob SquarePants. At number 9, these kids had some nice bling, some nice rings before it became cool. Yeah, they put them up in the air, they said the name of an element, and together they would summon from the Earth a Mr. Captain Planet. So we have Captain Planet and the Planeteers. Coming out in the dawn of the 90s, 1990 to be specific, we have a group of kids who, like I said before, joined forces, joined the rings, or put them up in the air and say, Earth, fire, wind, you know? And then they summon Captain Planet. I remember waking up early in the morning on Saturdays and my mom always being like, I wish you would get up for school this early. But Mom, it's no fun to get up for school. What's wrong with you? Shut up and do your chores. My mom doesn't sound like that, but, you know. 8:30 in the morning, I was up already, sitting down, ready to watch my whole list of cartoons that I had planned for the day. I would be done by around 12 or so, and then I would go play outside because that's what we used to do. Tablet kids. At good old number 8. He's a dog, he's pink, and he does the things he does for love. That's right, we're talking about Courage the Cowardly Dog. Another one that came out in 1999, right as the decade was ending and things were chilling, you know, but we still were wearing baggy shirts. We have Courage the Cowardly Dog. Who did not see Courage? Probably has some of the most disturbing episodes, even though it was a show target for kids. Such as the guy who would want to cut your hair because he was naughty. Courage the Cowardly Dog has made it to this list because he was epic. It still is epic. And thanks to Boomerang from Cartoon Network, we can watch it sometimes as well. It's just me that wanted to give Muriel like a big hug. I don't know, she reminds me of my grandma. I want to give her a hug and punch Eustace in the face and hope his big nose falls off. A good old lucky number 7. It's time for them. They lived in a water tower that had the Warner Brothers logo on it. And we got some great spin-offs off of them, such as Pinky and the Brain. Which is the reason why I'm going to tell you right now, Pinky and the Brain has not made this list, but it's going to get a mention with these guys. That's right, the Animaniacs, Wacko, Jacko, and Dot. Who didn't watch these guys? Who didn't sing along to the theme song? I mean, this guy's probably brought some of the best childhood memories I remember. It was in the lineup of cartoons I used to watch on Saturday mornings, or was it Sunday? I don't remember, I'm getting old. Might have been Sunday. In any case, I used to watch them religiously. Knew the characters, knew the episodes, and those musical numbers with like the countries of the world and the capitals of the US states, I still look them up on YouTube and sing them at times because they were epic. Honorable mention to Pinky and the Brain for being a spin-off of this series. Thank you so much, Mr. Spielberg. We love you. Animaniacs coming out in 1993. At number 6. Ladies and gentlemen, a baby's gotta do what a baby's gotta do. If that doesn't give you a clue, then you're probably not a 90's kid. That is Rugrats, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. Good old Tummy Pickles, Chucky, Angelica. She was a bitch. Phil and Lil eating their worms. Who didn't watch Rugrats? Also part of the lineup I used to watch while my mom was screaming at me in the background. Some of the best episodes I've ever seen in any cartoon have come from this show, such as the one with the sky fell, but it was actually the apples. They were under the apple tree. If you guys haven't watched Rugrats, or maybe you might have only seen the movie or something, you should definitely give it a shot. It's really, really good. It's one of those shows that when I think back, it just fills me with nostalgia. It reminds me of better days when I didn't have to pay bills and I just had to do chores. Can I do the chores now, mommy? But seriously, a baby's gotta do what a baby's gotta do. Life lessons. Rugrats coming out in 1990. And number 5. We can all agree that Batman is a pretty cool superhero. But is Batman a duck? I didn't think so. Darkwing Duck. He is the Batman of all ducks. Some might agree that he might be a little weird in the way he does things, but you would sit down, you would watch this man and his sidekicks and his niece, and you would be like, wow. He is so cool. We didn't really use bad words back then, at least I didn't. Maybe kids nowadays do. But I would be like, wow, he's so cool. So cool. Every time I heard that theme song, I would be like, I was a better dancer when I was a kid, so don't judge me. So how about those chores? By the way, Mom, I don't hate you or anything. I just think you're really good comic relief. And number 4. So there you are, chilling with your friends, and out of nowhere somebody puts a curse on you, and you turn into stone for 1,000 years. Sounds like a bad day? Bad? B-A-D. Bad? Sounds like a bad day? I think so. One of those shows that you would watch and actually had a really good storyline. It was action, it was adventure, it was comedy as well. But the main part about it is that it had that teamwork thing that we always enjoyed in our TV shows. So, not only was it one of the shows that I really used to watch, but I got all the action figures back in the day. I wanted to be one of them for Halloween. I mean, it did come out in 94. So I was only about 4 or 5 years old, but I was still watching it and I was kicking to it because I'm awesome. Gargoyles was just amazing. If you guys haven't watched it, they do sell the DVDs, or if you can catch them on YouTube as well, watch them. They were just fantastic. I miss them. Ladies and gentlemen, we have made it to the top 3. Which ones would they be? But before we get to that, if you've liked the video so far, please don't forget to like and subscribe as well. If you guys have done that yet, or if you haven't done so yet, it's all good. I'm good. I'm an easy date. Number 3. This was one of those cartoons that when you got up in the morning to watch it, you weren't just a kid, you were a superhero. You wanted to be these guys. And when you heard that theme song as well, when you heard that theme song, tell me you didn't just get, yeah, and you wanted to go outside, play with your friends, grab some toothpicks or something, put them right here, pretend you're Wolverine, put some glasses, pretend you're Cyclops. Heck, you even wanted to be Jubilee, some of you. Like Gambit though, with that French accent, always hitting on Rogue. It was one of the shows that personally defined my childhood. Did it help you? It helped me a lot. Number 2, ladies and gentlemen. He is the Man of Steel. And he had a show in the 90s. 1996 to be specific. Now that was a fantastic Superman show. And that's her number 2. Superman. I guess you could call it Superman the animated series. But that was... It's one of those shows that you used to watch and you heard the theme song. You also... A lot of these, if you've noticed, the theme song is also part of what made it. Especially our top 4. Because you would hear... And then you'll be like, I'm Superman. Especially me. Every week or every weekend you would see what kind of trouble is Superman gonna get into this time. And if you guys notice, they didn't make Superman the almighty powerful member of the DC family that he actually is. He would take some punches and then fly away or get hurt with little things, or like even if somebody came and kicked him too hard, he would fly away, which gave the character a human touch that Golden Age Superman perhaps didn't have. So seeing him, even though we have had Superman cartoons before this, this one just the art style that which we'd later see also in Justice League and that we had already seen in excuse me, in Batman the animated series. It was something different that you enjoyed, and they were action figures, and of course I bought them and collected them, and who didn't, you know? It was also one of those shows that taught me a lot, helped me grow up, and that's why it's number 2 in our list. And I know what you guys are thinking, number 2, you're a Superman fan, what's wrong with you, boy? We're partial here. I have to admit that the next one coming up, number 1, was the best TV series for kids in the 90s. I think so, and I think a lot of people think so. Number 1. That's right, Batman the Animated Series. It brought us some of the best storylines ever. It brought us Harley Quinn. because of this show introducing us to Harley Quinn. Later, they adopted her and actually turned her into an actual member of the DC comic books. So that is probably the biggest asset that we got out of Batman the Animated Series. We have Kevin Conroy being Batman with that epic voice that we've come to love and learn, and he later on comes back and does the same thing in the Arkham games, and as well as the Justice League cartoons. So it's one of those that we will never forget, and we're always going to remember sitting down as a little kid and watching Batman catch bad guys. That's our number one. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. And don't forget to follow us on social media. All the descriptions tell us, everyone, where you can go for that. Join our Facebook group, follow me on Instagram or on Twitter. And if you don't want to follow me, it's okay. If you guys think this list should have been different, I'm sorry. We do have some honorable mentions though. Roll up. Like I said, so many good cartoons. It was hard to get just the top 10. But hopefully you guys like it. I hope you guys like it. Thank you so much guys for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done so yet. Share our video, use the hashtag the Geek Fortress. Maybe people will like us. And if they don't, hey, we'll keep trying, right? You guys are awesome. Do me a favor, do not forget to stay awesome and beyond anything that you do today or tomorrow or the next day or the next month or the next year. Don't forget to geek on. Thank you guys. Stay safe.